Hello everyone, I am Abhishek Keshravani, Assistant Professor ABES Engineering College. In this video lecture, I am going to tell you about the concept of inheritance in Java. So basically, what is inheritance and how we can implement the concept of inheritance in Java? So basically, inheritance is a very important concept, or we can say the very important pillar of a object-oriented program. Means not in Java, in any object-oriented programming, inheritance plays a very important role. So here in Java, it is a mechanism by which one class is allowed to inherit the features, that is, you can have the members or methods of another class. Means you can inherit the feature of another class with the help of inheritance. So in addition, means suppose you have inherited something, you have inheriting methods and members from the another class. Okay. In addition, you can also add your new fields and your methods to your current class as well. This is the basic one of the important feature by which you can add the concept of reusability also. Means you can reuse the concept. Whatever the method you have already, and in addition, you can also add some more methods here. Okay. So why basically we use inheritance? So very first reason is for the code reusability, and the second one is that is more, for the method overriding. Okay, method overriding we have already studied, or you can see that here we can achieve the runtime polymorphism. So runtime polymorphism can be achieved with the help of method overriding. So when we have two classes and we inherited, and in the parent class as well as in child class, we have the same method, then basically the method overriding will happen. Okay. So the concept of method overriding can only be implemented with the help of inheritance. When we have two classes and both the class have the same method name and the same parameters, then we can have the method overriding. And the second one is the code reusability. Obviously, this is very important feature. With the help of this code reusability, what will happen? We have a class, and whatever the class we have, with the help of that particular method, we can also additionally add our method. So we have additional method as well. This is the main advantage of using the inheritance. So let's see the concept of how we can do this. Suppose we have declared any class. So this is the name of subclass, and we are going to extend that class. So for that we have a extends keyword in Java. Now you have to mention which class you are going to inherit. So we have to mention the name of the superclass here. Okay. And then you can define your method and field for this particular subclass. So whatever the subclass you are going to create, you have to add some more method and field here. So you can add these methods and fields here. And additionally, what you will do here, you can use extends keyword, and with the help of extend keyword, we have the superclass name. Okay. Now the extends keyword indicates that you are making a new class that derives from an existing class. So we'll see practically how we will do this. So we can also call the superclass or parent class, or you can also call this as base class. Okay, so these are different nomenclatures or names by which you can call the superclass or parent class. Okay. So basically, this class is that whose features are going to inherit that is known as a superclass. You can also call base class or parent class. Okay. The next is a subclass or child class. So the class that inherits the other class is known as a subclass. You can also call subclass or child class. Okay. So in the subclass, what you can do? You can additionally add your own fields and methods in the addition. Okay. So suppose you have the subclass, you want to add some more functionalities, you can add some more methods. Okay. So we have basically three types of inheritance in the that supports Java basically. So first one is the single inheritance. Here we have a class A and we are going to inherit in class B. Okay, here we can inherit. The second one is the multi-level. Here the class B inherits class A. Okay. Next, we have class C, which inherits the class C B. Okay. So here you can see. So we have method in the class A inherited here. Now again, this class is also inherited in the class C. So here all the methods are transferred. Okay, this is multi-level inheritance. So in the class C, we have methods of class B as well as class A. Okay. Now we have hierarchical inheritance. In hierarchical inheritance, suppose we have class A. So this particular class A can also be inherited by class B as well as class C. So this is the concept of hierarchical inheritance. Java does not support multiple inheritance. Means when we have class B and class C, and suppose I want to create a class A. Suppose here we have class B, and here we have another, and this is class A. Now what happened? Suppose these two I'm going to inherit, and we want to create another class, and this class is class C. So Java does not support this. Java does not support multiple inheritance. C++ support. Okay. Python also. But Java does not support. Why Java does not support? The reason is, so as in here you can see we have the classes A, B, and we are going to inherit the class A and B into the C. So here just consider this scenario. So when the class C class inherits A and B classes, so the A and B classes have the same method, and you have both the method in the class C. So there is an ambiguity when both class A and class B will have the same method with the same argument list. So what happens? Java cannot conclude on the conclusion that which method I have to call. The C, suppose class B have the method add. Class A also have the method add. And when you implement this, let us suppose Java supports multiple inheritance. So what happens? These two methods are now available in C. So the class C have the same method sum in that is inherited from the A and B. So there arises an ambiguity, and this is the reason why Java does not support the multiple inheritance. We can practically also see this whether Java supports or not. Okay, so let's start implementation of all this concept. So first, we'll create the concept of inheritance, and here let's see. First, I'm going to create one class, and this time suppose I create class A. This is class A, and inside this class A, I'm going to create one method show underscore A. And just for the simplicity, I'm just giving here here I'm giving the message I am in class A. So here we have a method show A, and we have just print the message that is I am in class A. Now I'm going to create another class B. Now here I'm just written extends keyword for inheritance, extends A. So here I have not declared any method. I have just written here public class B extends A. Okay. So that means whatever the method here we have declared public method. So public method will definitely come into the class B. We have not added any method here. Okay. I have just create the object of class. So B of obj, and here I have just create one object, and the object B dot here we have show A. So here you can see that with the object of B, I am going to access the method of A. this shows that this particular method is now inherited in class B, because in class B I have not declared any method and we are actually accessing this A. Okay, so if I run this, so you can see you can get output as I am in class A. Okay, now what happens if you want to declare some more method? Okay, so suppose I am going to create one more method here, and this time I am going to rename as show B, and here I have written I am in class B, just to ensure that this particular method is in B. So I have written show B, and I have changed the message also that in which class actually it is calling. Now here with the same object B, I'm going to access the show B method, and now I'm going to execute this. So now you can see I'm getting both the messages, that is I'm in class A and I'm in class B. That means you can have this class A, and this class method show A can accessible here also, and you can also have the additional functionality of that is show B in particular class B. Okay, so this is the way by which you can achieve the single level inheritance. Okay, suppose same way I'm going to create a new class C. So here I'm declared class C, and this time also again I'm going to create a method show C, and here I've written I'm in class C. Okay, now if this time I'm going to create the object of C, here this time we have created the object of class C, and now you can see you can access all the methods. Okay. One thing what we have missed here, we have all not inherited. Okay, this extends B. That's why we are getting the error. Now you can see. So we have created this object C, and now we are going to access dot show C. Now we have these three methods: show A, show B, and show C, and we have created the object of C, which are going to access the method of class A, class B, as well as class C. This is multi-level inheritance. Okay. So do Java support multiple inheritance? Multi-level support. You can see if I print this or execute this. So yes, I'm in class A, I'm in class B, and I'm in class C. So actually we are going to access all the methods. But what happened if we are going to implement a concept of multiple inheritance? So let's see whether it supports or not. So here I have written public class C extends B. Suppose Java supports this one. Okay. So now you are getting error. And the error is here you can see that public class C extends A comma B. Java does not support this, and that's why you are getting the error. Okay. So there is no any way by which you can do this, except there is a concept interface which looks like that you are going to inherit multiple classes, but interface implement with the help of interface you can have different interface, and you can implement different interface in a particular class. Okay, so that is another concept, but here you can see we have public class C which is going to inherit a particular class B. Okay, so Java does not support the multiple inheritance because of the ambiguity. We have already seen that when we are going to implement the multiple inheritance, we are just in the same line, we are getting an error. Okay, so these are all about the concept of inheritance. Okay, there's one more concept, that is method overriding. Okay, so let's also see. So suppose we have a class A, and here we have declared this method as show A. Okay. Now again in class B, suppose if I write show A here. But the implementation is different. In this class, I have written show A, and here in class B, I have written show A. Okay, and the class C does not require, so I delete it. Now I'm going to create the object of class B. Now, when I call the method here, show A, so what is the message you will get here? You can see we have actually two methods. Here show A, in which the message is printing I'm in class B. And in class A, we have a method show A, which also print I'm in class A. So we have two different implementation, two different messages here. But here in class B, what I have done here, I have override that particular method and the implementation I have changed here also. Okay. So when I create the object of class B and going to print, let's see what is the output. We can see you can get the implementation of the particular class B. Means what happened? It will override the method of class A. Okay. This is method overriding. So when you call this, when you have this particular class A with a method name as show A, and in class B, what we have done here, we have inherited the class A. So we are actually getting this method with the implementation. But what we have done, we have override with this particular method. I have changed the implementation part. Okay. So that's why we are getting this I am in class B message. When you are going to create the object and call this method here. This is method overriding. Okay. So we have already covered this, why this multiple inheritance is not supported. Thank you for this video. We are going to cover more concept in the next video.